crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
The scenario we're going to be playing today is the 2015 Close Quarters. It has kill box in effect. You need 5 points to win. You get 1 point for dominating the close flag, 1 point for controlling the far flag, and then 2 points if you can dominate the far flag. Alright guys, on this side you have Michael and his Convergence. This is the tier list we've seen on the channel before. Tons of guys, tons of recursion. Axis's tier, pretty scary in that regard, where there's just so many guys, and as you kill them they come back. And on this side here we have Daryl and his Scorn, and he's running Makeda3. So these beasts will have a lot of work they need to do, but luckily Makeda3, her feat lets you do that. Now, the Convergence player who won initiative clearly wanted to go first because this list is more of a jam list. You want to get in there, block them out of zones, and so he did this. Daryl picked the other side, and now off we go. First turn, pretty simple. You know, each of these units is really running up. It's kind of hard to see, but there's also a unit of angels on either side of the board, which are going to be flanking pretty pretty hard on either side. You know, all these, usually the front line for this is all these guys who have the shield wall. Behind are the guys that have the sprays, and you really want to kind of just engage and go and spray. They won't really have the punch needed to take out these heavies, but maybe, you know, over time with some combines and stuff, it is possible. And if nothing else, just try and block them out of the zone. So Scorn's going now. They're going to want to get up the field. They can't be too defensive or anything like that. They want to make sure they can't get blocked out. So really the whole line wants to moving up here to a point where they're not going to get charged, but they're in a spot where they're in a good spot to countercharge. Now of course Makeda's feat again. Whenever you kill something, you can go and add or remove a fury if you're part of the battle group. So yeah, you can basically just keep on killing things for days as long as you keep on hitting and keep on killing. So now we're on to the Convergence turn 2. You can see the Angels are going to be flanking hard on either side, trying to take a shot there, but it's not going to be in range. Otherwise here, for the rest of the troops, probably one of the plays I would have gone for is just running right up, just trying to get as much distance as possible, trying to keep them back. But he decides to go for Shield Wall. I mean, that's not a wrong choice. I mean, clearly you don't want to outpace your recursion bots. I mean, that would kind of suck. Plus, you want to make it as hard as possible for them to die. So that's the way he went. Otherwise, all the little spray guys, they're running into position. Trying to deal with that forest there, running around. It's not really too bad. And then the little recursion bots come over. His 2 jacks, which are shield guards, are going to come up. And I was kind of wondering if Axis wanted to go for the flag right away to try and start the scenario game going. But he decides to stay back, which is probably a good move there in the bunker. And now we're on to Scorn turn 2. So he has a couple of Void Spirits who are going to charge in and try and kill some stuff. He's able to kill 1 Angel that way. Otherwise, now I believe the 1 Soul Ward is going to come across. Or is it Makeda goes right away? Yeah, we're going to be going with Makeda first. We're going to see that this is going to be the feat turn. She's going to pop feat, and she's going to charge right in here while her bodyguard stays a little bit more further back. She's going to hit and kill this first one here, and then do ground 0 to hit more stuff around her. Just trying to clear room away. Just try to, you know, make this stuff go away, make things open for the other beasts. And then she's going to do sprint and go a little bit more further back. You know, just in case this fails, she wants to be a little bit safe. Soul Ward, come over here, blasting an angel. Pachoo! And then otherwise now, he's going to go with some of his beasts. Agonizer, who really doesn't have a role in this game, just kind of like runs around the circle and stays in the back. Then he's going to be going over here with his Archidon. It's going to be doing some kills. I mean, clearly one of the things that are really nice is that if you ever have anything with reach or beat back, it can really get the kills. So, I mean, the Archidon gets a few and comes back. The Bronze back, which has the Animus, which basically gives a beat back, it's going to be coming through here, and it's going to be killing a bunch of guys. So it really does a lot of work, and once it gets up to here, the 1 Jack is actually going to countercharge, and so he's going to then, after he takes a charge and kills that 1 guy, he's going to start buying some attacks on the Jack. kind of stopped him where he was because you're not getting those things if you're not killing it. And there's some damage on the jack, but hey, at least the bronze back is kind of stalled there. Both of those are kind of contesting the flag up there, so that's an issue. Otherwise, he has the Animus of the bronze back onto Malakarn. It's going to go up now, and this is where it starts doing some really dangerous stuff, because between sidestep and the beat back, whatever, after those two attacks, it's all the way at axis. So that's why Makeda had to go first, kind of open things up. And at first, with some dice, he was missing some attacks, and the damages weren't quite high enough, even though his last one was really high. But luckily, Malakarn can boost after the fact, and axis goes down. So the game just ended now with a Malakarn assassination. What are you guys' thoughts on the game?
Haven't faced Makeda3 before. Read her card previously, but still wasn't prepared for it. And I realized as soon as it was his turn that I left the center a little bit too open. So I was a bit worried, but he did manage to just get to me.
Yeah. Train wreck to give him beat back on Malakarn, plus being Fury 5 with Makeda in the list, plus his two sidesteps. Unless you've seen it and had it happen to you, it's one of those things where it's like, geez.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering why you didn't make him even closer and go to like this flag to start scoring, so that if your guys ran up, he wouldn't be able to get you. But especially with Makeda getting in there doing a lot of work herself, it really opens things up. Your thoughts? What you could have done differently, or is it more just put more stuff in the middle?
It was, I should have had access behind more stuff. If he had been tucked into this side here, it would have been much better.
Because at most I could take giving myself Fate Walker and try to kill your jack and just hopefully leave. And
or have the two jacks standing in front or something.
Yeah. Which that would have done to an extent, right? I would have had one jack still over here. It still would have somewhat of an open path, but if he was tucked into the corner, it would have been much more difficult.
Was that kind of your plan from the start? Was this always an assassination game, or did you figure it was going to be an attrition game?
It can go either way, but with Makeda3, I worry about clock a lot because on, off, on, dice, 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 it can catch you. And it really depends on positioning, because the way he's spread out, I could clear the middle, but I couldn't get to the outside edges. Because like he needed a Pathfinder to get into the fight. He was through a wall. Malakarn is fast enough. He's walked because he's speed 6, not 4.
All right, guys. Well, I guess that was a quick one. So thanks for playing, and for those watching, thanks for watching. Bye.